Anyway, I think it is time to hop right back into the story. Apparently, we only got through 0.4% of the game since last time, but we're gonna get through even more today by starting off with a threesome. What? Drawing a pentagram in the sand, he sat in the middle. Each point represented the earth, water, fire, wind, and sun. He focused on harmonizing the energy in his body and Soshi. The Philosopher's Stone, embedded in his chest, became so natural. He felt as if it were part of his mind and body all along. There was no corruption or erosion to control the overwhelming power of the Philosopher's Stone. Shin felt himself undergoing a change.
お疲れ様、シン。
By the time he finished meditating, Henry called him over. Receiving a towel from her, he wiped himself down. He didn't notice while meditating, but it seemed like his body was hot. But it wasn't a bad feeling. It felt like a new power that was welling up from the depths of my body.
シン、本当に賢者の石を自分のものにしたのね。力に溺れることも自滅することもなく、シン自身が賢者の石に。
Henry placed her hand on his chest. He was caught off guard for a moment, smiled and nodded. As expected of you. I guess you noticed. The primordial elements are bound together to complete the Philosopher's Stone, and this is what it means.
これでもう、シンは力を使った反動に悩まされることもない。よかったのだわ、本当に。
True. It's all thanks to you guys. I caused a lot of trouble, but you guys were always supporting me. Holding Henry's hand, he thanked her from his heart. When Shin was in despair, she was always by his side. That was how Shin was able to be here now.
そんな、元はといえば、私がまいた種なの。あの時、シンに賢者の石を与えなければ、ここまで辛い思いをすることはなかったのに。
My encounter with you gave me a purpose. I'm grateful for everything right now.
シン。
Henry's cheeks flushed faintly as they gazed at each other. A warm feeling different from the Philosopher's Stone appeared in Shin's heart.
私もシンと出会えてよかった。きっとシンと出会い、石を託すことこそ私の使命だったの。今は。
fucking.
私もシンと出会えてよかった。きっとシンと出会い、石を託すことこそ私の使命だったの。今はそんな風に思える。
I've really been spoiled by that bar, haven't I? In fucking Riddle Joker and Michael and Cupid.
シン。
Henry. Henry slowly closed her eyes.
シンとエンリ、何してる？
Oh, you're gonna join us? Namta, since when were you here?
エンリがタオル渡したところ。
That's pretty much the start.
シンもエンリも全然気づかない。
Namta said and puffed her cheeks. But by the way, why are you here, Namta?
シンに言いたいことあった。
Say what?
契約守った。ありがとうって。
That's... Noticing right away, Shin and Henry looked at each other. Collecting the primordial elements and completing the Philosopher's Stone, Shin formed a contract previously with Ash Demon Namtar with that condition. Namtar had helped Shin to this day, he completed the contract. Thank you for believing me too. It made me happy that time. People and ash demons could join hands.
そっか。
Namta scratched her cheek in embarrassment. That reaction was almost human-like and was delightful.
あとな。
ん？
ナムタル、賢者の石の使命のために生まれた。神と契約した。それ終わった後、何もない。でも神は違う。神、まだやることある。エンリもソニアも同じ。だから、ナムタルな。ナムタル、契約終わらせたくない。違うか。契約が終わっても一緒がいいから契約したくって。
It was unusual for Namta to talk this much. Tina stuttering while trying to find the right words was admirable.
うまく話せない。
So cute. Don't worry, we understand.
ナムタルはこれからも私たちと一緒にいたいのね。
Yeah, you got addicted to Shin's I mean...
でも契約終わった。だから理由が。
Namta. Shin bent down to face Namta eye to eye. He smiled to calm her anxious look. You may have forgotten, but our contract was not only related to the Philosopher's Stone. At that time, I said I wanted to become friends with you.
友達。
Friends are connected by the heart. Even if our contract ends, our friendship won't end. Shin placed his hand on her head, running his fingers through her hair. Her antennas drooped like dog ears. It was a sign she liked it. So contracts don't matter. If you want to stay, we'll always be together.
ずっと一緒。そっか。そっか。ナムタル、契約が終わったらバイバイだと思ったぞ。
You were worried about that.
シン、ナムタルは本気で悩んでたの。きっと笑い事じゃなかったのだわ。
Yeah, Namta. Just don't remember the fact that Shin only kept you alive because he reminded you of you reminded him of his sister. Henry. Yeah, I guess I made you worry unnecessarily. Scolded by Henry, Shin felt bad as he patted Namta's head. I'm sorry, Namta.
なんで謝る？
Because I didn't realize how you felt.
ナムタル、話すのうまくないから仕方ない。それに、ごめんするのはナムタルの方。
Why? Shin tilted his head, wondering why she needed to apologize.
だってナムタル、強くない。戦いでも、真の役に立てない。
That's not true. I am counting on you.
でもあいつらに全然勝てなかった。同じカイマなのに、あの女の方がずっと強い。
Listen, just because Shin might be stronger than you at this current moment doesn't mean you're not going to beat him the next fight. You mean...
破壊者とハイカブリ姫のこと？
Yeah, we already beat them. They beat themselves. Namta nodded. There was always something about their strength Shin understood. The secret was in the feedback of the dust. The destroyers were extracting the corruption in a different way than the Philosopher's Stone to enhance their skills and abilities. Namta had a skill called Ashcraft, but honestly, her accuracy and output were not as refined as Cinderella's.
ナムタルもあれくらい強ければもっと役に立てるのにな。
Don't worry, Namtar, you're one of the strongest DPS in the game. No, you're doing a great job.
そうかかな。
Despite nodding, he didn't seem convinced. The Destroyer's ability to control the dust, a different form of alchemy from our Magic Academy, huh?
シン、何を考えているの？
Wait, hang on, let me... Yeah, no, I wasn't wrong. A thought just crossed my mind. Where did Agrippa obtain that many techniques? Agrippa's identity was one of the three apostles, Nicola. What he practiced was Soshi's alchemy, that was fundamentally different from the techniques to control the dust. Even if it was the knowledge he obtained from the curse that possessed him, it should have taken some time to master it as his own.
工房。
Uh-oh. There it is. Bringing up the workshop finally. Huh?
教会のそばに工房があったの。開祖の時代の地層に埋もれていた遺跡をもとに、アグリッパは一時期そこに潜んだ。
Henry, how? Henry furrowed her brows as she held her head, trying to hold back the headache.
多分、賢者の石を完成させた真の影響。今、少しだけ思い出したの。
God damn it.
私の元になったアスタルテの記憶を。
We're gonna have an Attack on Titan moment. We're gonna have an Attack on Titan moment where everything is going to be revealed once we reach the workshop, like an Attack on Titan when everything was revealed when we went into Aaron's house's basement. Astarte, known as the Origin of Wisdom, is currently in the form of a giant cocoon that was closing the large hole in the border. Henry and Namtar were created to accomplish Astarte's mission while it was unable to move.
アスタルテは巡礼者の来訪を知っていた。でもニコラがダストの呪いによって恐ろしい破壊者に変貌していたことには気づかなかったの。気づいた時にはあの大破壊が起こった。
Destruction? You mean the wall separating Soshi and Or, the massive hole that pierces the border? If Agrippa the Destroyer was the one who caused that...
そう、後から分かったことだけど、アグリッパはその遺跡で教会に穴を開けるための兵器を作っていたの。アスタルテは自身を眉に変えて穴を塞ぐしかなかった。それでも流れ込むダストを完全にせき止めることはできなくて、侵食が活発化する原因になったの。
So that's what happened. It all happened even before Shin was born. Astarte, Henry, Namtar, Philosopher's Stone, and the Destroyer's various elements were connected in a single line. But I didn't realize the Destroyer's workshop was near the boundary.
工房にはダストを操るための破壊者の研究が残っているはずなの。今もあればだけど。それがあればナムタルも今より強くなれるか？
Huh? To the unexpected words, Shin blinked. The Destroyer's techniques, depending on how it is used, may help enhance Namtar's abilities. Most likely, Cinderella did the same to obtain the power that was far more advanced than normal ash demons. There was no reason why Namtar couldn't either, but the Destroyer's techniques are techniques, but...
ナムタル、真の役に立ちたい。ダメか？
Namtar, you're already... overpowered. I don't want to make the game easier. There's a reason I have the game on hard mode.
シン、私たちがついていればナムタルはきっと大丈夫なの。それに破壊者の攻防が現存しているなら放っておくと後の災いになるかもしれないのだわ。
Namtar, Henry. Shin understood. Henry understood Shin's concerns while supporting Namtar's wishes. Namtar's desire to help Shin was beaming toward him as well. Henry, do you know the exact coordinates of the workshop?
教会から南東。行くならダストを避けて迂回する必要があるけど。
There's still a chance of a weapon strong enough to pierce a hole in the border lying around. So we'd better go investigate.
シン、じゃあ。
Let me think about it. If I decide to go, I'll let you know. With that said, Shin turned back to Namtar. So, Namtar, I want you to wait for me. Make sure to not act recklessly or go off by yourself, okay?
わかった。ナムタル、シンたちとこれからも一緒。だから離れたりしない。
Shin patted her head once again as she nuzzled against him like a cat. But she's got rabbit ears.
一人ぼっちは嫌。寂しい。前はそんなのなかったのに。ナムタル、弱くなったな。
Namtar, if you're weak, then Sonya is like... I don't even know how to describe it. I also know... I know they're antenna, but, you know, they look like bunny ears. It's okay. We're all the same.
一人は心細いけど、みんな集まれば今まで以上の力が出る。そういうものなの。お、そうだな。それなら強くなれるな。
It had been a while since Namtar showed a smile of satisfaction. Well. Which one is it? Sword strength? Strength sword? Right. Let me see. Change difficulty. Hard. Okay. Yeah, no. It's like, I know after we beat the game we're gonna unlock a harder difficulty. For good reason, considering how overpowered we'll get at the end. Considering how overpowered I am now. And then I'm gonna have to go through the game again. I'm probably gonna have to go through the game on... well, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go through the game again on the harder difficulty. Because... there are more crests you can get, and then once you do it again, you're gonna get another difficulty. Okay, yeah. This game has a lot of replayability, surprisingly enough, for a visual novel outside of like the side story, right? Because of course the different routes have allow for more replayability with their endings, but still, let's go. Further southwest of Sochi, on the northern edge of the Great Desert, were the ruins. It was said that the destroyer Agrippa converted the once forgotten place into a workshop. Using the fragments of Astarte's memory, Henry led the way across the desert. And then... the group found a concealed entrance, stepped into an underground passage. As they descended the carved stairs, there was an unexpectedly large cavern extending. I never expected a place like this to exist under the desert.
この奥にカイサの遺跡があるはずなの。崩れてなくてよかった。
While inspecting the bedrock, Henry was relieved. There was something that's been bothering me.
Nani?
The ruins we're heading to are related to the Apostle, right? But the Apostle Hermes has a workshop elsewhere. I wonder why the Apostle made workshops in various places.
真の言う開祖って開祖ヘルメスのことね。伝説では偉大なる錬金術師の祖として伝わっている。
I never would have guessed.
開祖は彼だけじゃないのだわ。
I never would have guessed he's not the only apostle. I heard the apostles were a group of superhuman professionals. Or gods. Hermes was not the only apostle. Henry's words made sense to Shin. I see. So this must be an apostle's workshop different from Hermes.
ヘルメスは時を止めることでダストの侵食から工房を守ってた。それ以外の開祖の工房はほとんど消えてしまったけど、ここは地下にある立地とかいくつかの条件が重なって幸運にも侵食を免れたみたい。
That must be why Agrippa used this as his base. Based on the security at the entrance, the locational choice deep inside the cave, the former owner of this place must have been cautious. Huh? Since there were destroyers here, they better be careful while investigating.
奥から匂う。カイもいる。暗がりからナムタルたちを伺ってる。
God damn it, looks like we aren't gonna get any new crests here. Gifts left by the destroyers, huh? Looks like this won't be easy.
慎重に進むの。
Shin agreed and nodded. Grip began to explore the chilly cave under the desert. Alright. Let's see this layout. Oh boy. This is definitely a layout. Okay, there's the boss. Wow, 0.4% already. Where is the... Okay, there is... the... camp safe zone. Come on. I guess that. Did I get the command level pack? Of course you should. Especially the free ones. Yeah. It levels you up to 70. Oh wait. No, I'm thinking of. When you say level up pack, I'm thinking of the packs in some gachas that reward you for like leveling up to a certain level. The one that levels your commander up to 70. No, I don't think you should. 499. I'm not talking about. I don't care about the prices here. You've already spent way more than I have on gems on the game. So, but you know, I don't see the importance. Yeah, you spent over 100. I don't see the importance of spending to just level up your commander to level 70, right? You're gonna get there eventually if you continue playing the game, so like, what, you want to fast track your way there? You get what I mean, right? I didn't know if there was a benefit. I mean, surely there's more to the pack than leveling up your commander, right? Did I like the... Wait. I like the puppet. What else is in there? Ow, shit. Fuck. The puppet gives preemptive strike, right? And I like preemptive strike. There's a reason I have it on Celeste and Maltina, and I'll probably give it to Henry next. In both senses of the term. Shit, I didn't get it. I got another Rosane ore. I don't want you. I already have plenty. I need Sapphire. Give me Sapphire. I'm not gonna get it anytime soon though. Hello. You're new. Don't mind if I do. I'm glad that Wire Chain comes out after the highest damage dealing moves come out. Great job. Hang on, no, I can use Knuckle Bunker. That does a K each, right? Ow. Ow. Alright, you're gonna die to the preemptive strike. Or if you're not going to, then... yeah. Shit, I didn't get her. Oh! I did a quick save too, thankfully. Okay, I got a puppeteer. Oh! I was right with the preemptive attack. Uh-oh. This is an issue. This is going to be an issue. What should I get rid of? Look. I'm keeping the Emerald Milf. I'm keeping the Emerald Nymph and the Ruby Nymph. Now the question is, should I get rid of Nightmare or Dryad? Why do I have Nightmare on Henry in the first place? She doesn't... She is only used for her debuff skills and healing. So... I'll put you on. Right? I think... Right? I'm not... Yeah, see, that's a good idea, right? Yeah. Let me heal up first. Okay. Let's go this way. What do I get from the chest?
なんか拾ったぞ。
Hey, look, a sapphire! Very interesting. Huh. I can upgrade someone. Not Henry. Unfortunately, I don't have enough. I don't have any more spirit liquid. I can make some. Hang on. How many can I make? Of the horns, crimson, blaze. It is 4 for every 18, so I can make 4 horns of crimson blaze. That would mean I could make 2 spirit liquids. Wait, no. I can make 1. No, okay. I can craft 2 more fairy butterfly wings to make 5 more horns of crimson blaze to make 2 spirit liquids to give Henry an upgrade. But do I really want to? And the answer to that is no, I don't. Because the reason the main reason I'm using Henry is for the wire chain for the defense decrease. So even Moonlight Claw might not be viable for me at least. But Black Chainsaw, on the other hand, is very, very useful for me. Huh. Yeah. It gives her more damage. But actually, not really. Because the only reason I wanted Black Chainsaw so much before was for the spiral drill for the defense decrease. But Wire Chain already does that, and it decreases it more. So maybe not anymore. So I can keep the Dark Demon Cutter. So then what about Shin? Darkbringer grants pursuit. Rushing Blade is the same. Ooh, actually, if you look at the stats, the attack is decreased a lot, but the technique is increased by a lot. The defense goes down a bit. That doesn't really matter. I think that Dexter, you're here, right? I was racking my brain over what to use my dragon meat on before, but if you're here now, you should you can give me advice, right? Who should I spend the sapphire on? Because I'm between Shin and Henry, but the only reason I wanted Black Chainsaw before was for Spiral Drill, but Black Chainsaw does give Namtar more attack and technique while sacrificing defense. But you know, I already said you can craft more. I mean, I know, but you know, I know I can craft more. I can do that right now. I can craft 2 more rubies to make another sapphire so that I can get both of them. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. That's because you're biased. I knew you were biased. But here's the thing. I thought you were going to be biased towards Henry. And if I do Henry, I mean, I'm going to be doing Henry up at the end of the... you know, I'm gonna do what I did before, which is to hold off until later. I'm gonna hold myself back from using the sapphire until later on, like I did when I got the ruby. Before before realizing that I forgot that I could craft rubies. It was kind of a dented take when I was racking my brain over trying to get more rubies. But that sapphire should be a guarantee. Because it came from a chest, right? So, because here's the thing. There was a new crest. So you already know what I'm gonna be doing. Which is quick loading. Because I only saw the crest show up on this tile. And it doesn't seem like a percentage-based chance. It probably is. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. But still. Oh god. Shin did so much damage to himself. I didn't get her. Shit. Add more fortune. True. But I know about you, but I feel like fortune doesn't add much. Wait, what is she called? Minogara. Minogra. That name. She's not an Ash demon, I don't think. I mean, yeah, she doesn't look like one. So, surely I can get her. If not from her fight, then the crest spot. But I keep getting Puppeteer. Add more fortune. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that then. Crest. The less. Get rid of the Sphinx. Put it back on the Mimic. And, get rid of the Dryad for a bit. Put on the Mimic. And, that. Alright, I've got 30 fortune, right? That should work. That's how it works, right? I think in the 18 plus version, the Sphinx didn't have a bra. Oh my. Then I guess I can't wait for to play through in the 18 plus version. Actually, I already have the 18 plus version as a different file, so shit, I forgot to put Sword Grinder. So I can check. I can actually just check. Oh, there goes all of Shin's oh, there it is. Hey! Look at that. Fortune really did work. Did you do Maltina's battery yet? Yes, I did. I did Maltina's quest. Battery quest. Where is it? I got the Duracell battery, right? Right here. I don't know what slightly increase your charge attack accumulation means, but it sounds better than all of these other ones, which is just resistances. Except these 5, 6. You know. SP? Ah, I see. Well, too bad I can't craft battery stones. But that doesn't matter. What does matter, I keep unit rest. I see. So what you're saying is right? Because because Celeste has Guardian's Oath, which is a taunt skill that will force the enemy to attack Celeste. Goes Rad. Here she is. Right? Right. Now, should I put Sphinx back on? The answer to that is, maybe. See, I like the healing prop on the Dryad, right? But I also like the protection prop. And the increased defense. The stats, they don't really matter. They have the same defense and the HP, right? So that doesn't add to anything. Like the the Sphinx increase in defense is a permanent, right? I think that's what it means. The healing is better. All right, I'll do that. Right, I got the protection prop on Manogra, right? So it, and you know, 25 to 20, that's not really much of a difference. I got the counter attack prop as well, and the you know, gaining health is really good. Indeed it is. But, you know, her barrier also prevents her from actually taking damage. Already prevents her from actually taking damage. Okay, is Puppeteer the only crest you get from this spot? And I think the answer is yes. You get a guaranteed Puppeteer. Yeah, okay. Well, then I can just put it back on. Ooh. Where are you? You are... Who did I replace? Nightmare. That's who. Alright, I'm a bit more crippled here. In this fight. Because I kind of forgot to go back to the heal. I can do that now. Wait, no. Fuck it. Whatever. Imagine it isn't a sapphire. Gaining health is really good when you need it. Let's see. I don't know why my pecs are so much... hurt so much. Right, out of every muscle group that I worked out yesterday, it's my chest area that is the worst off, apparently. For whatever fucking reason. Not my chest, not my chest doesn't hurt, it's my muscles that hurt. The pecs, you know, the pectoral region, the in between the chest and shoulder muscles. Alright, quick save here, let's go. The underground cave had a winding tunnel, had winding tunnels with several branching paths. It almost had a mortal-like structure. After many battles with the ash demons, they reached the lowest level. This is the entrance to the workshop, the one an apostle aside from Hermes made. He was curious to see what workshops during the early ages were like. As a fellow alchemist, he couldn't help but feel excited. Shin, ここに来たのはアグリッパが危険な武器を残していないかとナムタルのためなの。That's still not good. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? You know, after a few days, it'll heal itself back up, and then it's gonna feel weird that it isn't painful. That's usually how it works. I mean, okay, my biceps are a bit sore, right? My legs, as well. But I guess I'm just realizing that my chest is my least worked out muscle group. Did your nips hurt? I never said that. What are you talking about? I said that the part that hurts is the muscle between is my chest muscle closer to the delts, which is my shoulders. It's essentially, oh man, Bobs. It's essentially around the armpit area, but not the armpit area itself. It's more like You get it. I know, but let me enjoy it a bit. Raising the torchlight, Shin rummaged across the rocky surface of the cave. Finding the entrance to the workshop, he activated the gate. Okay, it's open. In between the man boobs. It's your armpit, I guess. Yeah, that's a big area, but that is indeed the where the pecs are. Upon entering the atmosphere in the cave changed. Was this all of Agrippa's stuff left all over the place? As expected, there were no relics from the era of the apostles. So which boss are we fighting exactly? In the corner, there were remnants of stuff Agrippa must have cleaned up. Majority of the historical relics were destroyed due to poor treatment. Ah, what a waste. If we could have examined it, it would have been valuable. Shin wailed as he searched through the wreckage just in case.
Shin, ここ何か書いてあるぞ。
Oh, let's see.
なんて書いてある?
What Nemtar found was an old plate. The plate was decaying and was hard to read. Something was definitely written. These are letters from the dawn of time.
Shin, 読めるの?
I mean, no. Alchemy spells are a derivative of this writing, so yeah. Let's see. You can trace the plate and deciphered each of the letters. Looks like the name of the owner of the ruins. But Phaneron? Phanton? Alchemist Agrippa. Surprised, Shin turned to the two.
どういうこと? どうしてアグリッパの名前が?
Is Agrippa the apostle?
ここアグリッパ使ってた。名前あってもおかしくない。
No, this plate is from ancient times. The owner of these ruins and the Agrippa possessing Nicola can't be the same person, unless they are. Perhaps Nicola took Agrippa's name from here. If so, why?
シン、気になるけど、今は工房の調査を。
Oh, yeah. Urged by Henry, Shin headed toward the new equipment. He searched around the desk for any possible records or reports. Border bombshell. This must be about the weapon used to destroy the border. A weapon that annihilates things using the dust around the border as a medium.
説明を聞いているだけで恐ろしいな。シン、それがここにあるの?
No. It seems like Agrippa was only able to prepare one. Since the materials for the weapon are in ore. While following the records, Shin carefully spoke.
アグリッパ、オーズまで行ったのか?
It seems like the materials were substituted with what was in the workshop. I don't know what a phantom compressor is just by reading.
アグリッパは開祖の工房で兵器の材料を見つけていたのね。
Sounds like it. Not realistic for even destroyers to go to ore and come back.
でもだったら危険な兵器はもうここにはない。
I can say for sure unless we investigate more. Shin nodded vaguely. The stored materials were close to empty, so it should be impossible to cause a catastrophe like destroying the border again.
それじゃナモタルのパワーアップもできないか。
Wait, maybe the destroyer's report can be used as a reference.
カイマの研究データもあるの?
Seems like they've been using a lot of work, like creating man-made ash demons or strengthening them. Also, how to control the dust.
ナムタルが使えそうな技あるか？
Maybe if we can try to modify your skills through the contract, we might be able to increase the accuracy and power of Ashcraft.
それどうやる？
How do you do? Not very well. Namtar appeared delighted. To find out more, click the link in the description. Didn't turn back to Agrippa's reports. I'll look into it. Now, so can you wait a bit? It'll take me a while.
わかった。ナムタル、待つ。ちょうどいいからおやつにするの。
As Shin continued to research, the two began to take a break. In the bleak room, a friendly conversation was held among the nibbling sounds.
ビスケットうまいな。エンリが作ったのか？ソニアに教わったの。ジャムを乗せるといいわ。
So it's a scone.
甘くて元気が出る味。まだあるか？あ、ナムタル、ほっぺにジャムついてる。あ、ダメ、服で拭っちゃう。こっち向いて、拭いてあげる。おう。食べ終わった。シン、調べ物できたか？
A little more. Oh.
そっか、ナムタル待つぞ。
I was taking a sip while they were eating. So then I tried to place my bottle down. Then it banged against the mic stand.
シン、まだか？
A little more.
そっか、じゃあ待つしかないな。
She's so cute.
シ
Are we there yet?
ナムタル、ここだとシンの邪魔になるから外で待ちましょう。
Are we there yet? Thanks for the hydrate. I just took a sip though. And oh god, the stretch. All right. Here we go. Fuck. Anyway.
わかった。
Can't stretch. No, I did. It just hurts. The two left the workshop. But being fixated on the report, he didn't even notice. He focused on reading and about an hour passed. You are into though, right? What are you talking about? The pain? No. Also, can't stitch. No, I'm not into the pain. I'm not a masochist. Look, just because of the say no pain, no gain doesn't mean I have to be into the pain to gain. I see. The spell crest. By incorporating that in the contract spell, I can raise Namtar's potential. It was worth coming out here. Not to find out the details on the process. Also how to set a limiter on so Namtar won't lose control. Where is that saying from? Good question. I don't know where it originated from, but let me see. The 1980s. That's it. It originated from in the 1980s. God damn it, I did it again. That was when Shin noticed another segment of the report. Theory of breeding and breeding, you say? I mean, and strengthening pre-existing ash demons, enhancing and evolving one's specialization, specializing in combat. This isn't it. I'm not trying to use Namtar as a weapon. If Agrippa's host body was Nicola the Commander, perhaps the demon partner research was being utilized. But using this method was not his goal. Just as he was about to turn the page. Guarding test subjects berserk. He had a bad feeling about that. Shin went back to reading to clarify his thoughts. Soil contamination in the workshop, subjects adapting to the environment, losing control. Mutant Ash Demon number 6 forced dormancy effective for 7 years. This can't be. Shit. Here's the boss. It was the same moment when Shin got up and Enri's scream echoed from outside. Shin rushed out of the workshop. Crunchy! Have you heard of Ghostbusters? Of course I have. Enri, Namtar, are you guys okay? Have I watched them? No. I've never watched a single Ghostbusters. I've only heard of them. Must be Agrippa's test subject. Namtar materialized her weapon instantly. Shin and Enri followed and got into battle position. Yeah, I can see that. Everyone stay alert. What does it look like though? Okay, that's pretty cool. I wish I got a CG of him. Uh-oh. 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 This could be bad. Have you seen the trailers for Ghostbusters? No. I have not. I don't really pay attention to trailers. I've seen clips. Yeah, I've seen some. And now another one is being made for this year. Oh, right. I've heard of that. Shin? Excuse me? 3,000. He just finished off the boss. My boy. He's grown. He went from barely doing 1,000 on a special to doing 5,700. The enemy Ash Demon was slowed down with the damage. Namtar lunged towards her target with spears in her hands.
ツインハルブ。
Oh. Neptar let out a odd cry as she tumbled over. The black spear intended to pierce the ash demon was stabbed in the ground.
地中に逃げた。
Is it planning to gain distance and recover? Chin ran by and placed his hand on the ground. He ran his detection spell to pinpoint the location of the ash demon. Is it moving while corroding the ground with the dust? The reactions are all over, and I can't detect it.
そこにいると危ない。
Namtar shoved Shin away. Around her feet, the hard ground liquefied like sand, and a spike of black dust protruded. Namtar! The spike pierced through Namtar's torso, striking her body. It went high as the cave ceiling. Namtar shrieks. Her body became consumed and cracked by the toxins of the dust. Namtar, you tried to protect me.
助けないと。
I know. Gauntlet blade set. As Shin tried to attack, different spikes protruded from the ground, blocking his way. One after another, the numbers increased and the area was filled with spikes.
まだこんな力を残していたなんて。
Straining out the corruption from Namtar.
そんな、それじゃ舐めてるわ。
Better hurry. Wait, don't panic. Jin tried to calm his inner frustration. He tried to recall what was written in the report he read earlier. The creature adapted to the environment, thus losing control. The Cripper wrote that he had taken measures to force dormancy. How is that done? If we could figure that out, we can help Namtar. Ash Demon. A limiter to control the dust. A cursed stigma. Could it be? Blade set needle mode. Shin placed his hand on the gauntlet and poked the discharger upward. He aimed at Namtar, who struggled with the spike. Needle fire! The needle struck Namtar's upper arm near her moon-shaped birthmark. Namtar cried and pressed against it with her left hand.
シン、どうして。
I'm a little silly, you know. Don't worry. Trust me.
でも。
You haven't explained anything, Shin. Namtar's birthmark glowed. A red stream like blood vein ran through her pale ash demon's body, and a mark with a meaning appeared.
シン、あれは。
A cursed stigma. It's something that activates the natures of ash demons. It removes Namtar's limiter and lets her consume more corruption. Normally, ash demons had a set amount of dust they can handle. If it took in too much, it might destroy itself. The more powerful ash demons often have a higher limit. To strengthen the ash demon, the destroyers made a way to suppress the limit and keep its form. But the enhanced ash demon had a flaw. With it not having any limits, it began to lose control and needed to constantly consume large amounts of energy. Seeing how it pierced Namtar to drain her corruption was the proof. In terms of energy consumption, the corruption had better quality than pure dust, and was a perfect bait for ash demons. It's so worn out that it has to prey on Namtar, but if we can reverse that... Can you hear me, Namtar? Focus on the cursed stigma. Take control of the power that flows between you guys. Namtar mildly nods. He touches the dust spike that is piercing her torso.
ナブタルから奪おうとしてる。これ以上奪わせない。奪われたものは奪い返せ。
Namtar. The flow going through the spike obviously changed. Power that was draining out from Namtar was returning to her. Cracks appeared in the spikes surrounding them and began to crumble.
体の傷を自己治癒してる。ナムテル、あんなことまで。
Well, yeah, she is an ash demon. Using the cursed stigma and the contract, I'm controlling the spell. The power that Namtar had inside her all this time is awakening. On the contrary, the enemy ash demon was slowing down. Constantly using a large number of resources, it is forced to sleep when its energy is depleted. That was the weakness of the test subject, and Agrippa once did the same to force dormancy by isolating it from the dust. Like that pierced Namtar shattered like leaves falling from a tree. Namtar spread her arms in midair and materialized the weapon using the dust she stole from her opponent. Hey, that's the hey, look, that's the move that I was gonna let her use. That comes with the chainsaw. Namtar spun her body and charged into the ground with tremendous momentum. The explosion drowned out the screams of the ash demon hiding underground. And now Namtar will become the enemy. The cloud of sand cleared. Namtar was breathing heavily as she stood in the center of the gouged ground. The side effect for consuming an excess amount of dust is that she get extra horny. Media share when you get the chance. Video is old as hell though. Hang on, what is this? Ghostbusters 3 trailer. Oh god. Also, I'll be back. Fan trailer, I see. I'll be back. Hehe. Concerned about her injuries, Henry rushed over. Wait, Henry, don't get close to her yet. Leave this to me. Halting Henry, Shin stepped forth. Namtar looked down at the crumbling ash demon's corpse while breathing heavily. When Shin attempted to call her, she cowered and took a cautious stance. Her eyes seemed to be filled with hostility and the will to fight. With the addition of the cursed stigma, it forcibly removed her limiter. Now Namtar's body is storing enough, even more corruption than he's been able to handle. It wouldn't be surprising if her true nature as an ash demon came out, even if it was suppressed with the contract. Trying to calm her, Shin opened his arms. Lowering the power of his gauntlet, he showed he had no hostile intent as he gradually approached her. It's okay, Namtar. The battle is over. Sorry for making you do that, but it's all okay now. Namtar suddenly lunged at him. Like a beast, in the blink of an eye, she swiftly drew close to Shin. It's okay. Just as Namtar's fingers got close to Shin's neck, she suddenly paused. Her eyes wavered in confusion. In her eyes was Shin, who continued to smile. Thank you, Namtar. Thanks to you, I was saved. I sure can rely on you. That's right. Shin's palm touches Namtar's birthmark. He returned a limiter to the cursed stigma and reconstructed the contract. All being held in Shin's chest, Namtar cried several times to let out the heat in her body before calming down.
シン、大丈夫なの？ナムテルは。
Yeah, I formed a contract that's helping shoulder the burden. This time was unexpected, but from now, I'm confused. Never mind. I should be able to bring out the true nature of ash demons.
すまん。ナムタラ、また。
What are you saying? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have been able to beat that ash demon.
そっかな。ナムタラ、役に立ったか。
Yep, of course.
へへ。シンの胸、なんか落ち着くな。
After saying that much, Namtar fainted like she was asleep. Shin picked her up, her sleeve blooded, and showed a birthmark on her upper arm. Still, the odd crescent moon-shaped birthmark on Namtar's arm, it acted like a valve that controlled the chi and corruption. The curse stigma placed by Shin used the birthmark. Rather, thanks to the birthmark, Shin was able to remove Namtar's limiter quickly. Anna had that same birthmark, and she had that birthmark. It was reasonable to think that she wasn't corroded, and instead turned into an ash demon. Into Namtar. Why? Was it fated for her to become Namtar?
シン、アグリッパの工房が。
Well, of course it is fated, Shin. You can't have an arrogate without a bit of incest. Turning at Henry's voice, he saw the gates of the workshop beginning to collapse. We had a fierce fight. I guess the ground didn't hold.
早く避難しないと、こっちまで生き埋めになるのだわ。
In the end, we never found out the identity of the apostle Agrippa. He had regrets, but alas, shouldn't carry Namtar as Henry led the way toward the exit of the cave.
シン、早く早く。
Wow! The roar of the crumbling rocks echoed as it came after the group. The group dashed full speed toward the faintly lit exit.
<sighs> 無事に戻ってこられてよかった。あのまま潰されるかと思ったのだわ。
Yeah, I'm shocked to think we're still alive. Even Agrippa's workshop, Shin and the others managed to return to the oasis, and were thankful they weren't buried alive. They barely made it, and still shiver thinking of the moment.
そんなギリギリだったのか。大変だったな。
Namtar, make it sound like it's not your business.
その時ナムタル寝てたからな。なんかいい夢見た気がする。
Despite Shin's dismay, Namtar appeared chipper. She then opened and closed her hand, then stared down.
なあ、ちょっと見てて。ナムタル、なんかできる気がする。
Do what?
そうだな。
Oh. Maybe she was into it. Nemtar suddenly let out a cry before leaping. No, it wasn't a leap, but more of a soar. Her body jumped far above them. What?
すごいジャンプ力。
She really is like a rabbit. No, the moment she jumped, she launched with a ashcraft like a bowstring.
降りてくる。
In bed too, okay. Even when she landed, she used a layer of the corruption to soften the impact. Either way, both should require complex spells, but she managed to pull it off with her natural senses.
へへ、どうだ。寝て起きたらスカッとした感じで、今までより力を使える気がしたんだ。それで試してみたらできたのね。
Nemtar nodded in response to Henry's words. Maybe removing the limiter or changing the contract had this effect. Her level of control may have risen.
どういうことだ？
Basically, you grew, and now can use the corruption more efficiently without worrying about losing control.
それ、ナモタルが強くなったってことか。へへ。
Nemtar happily smiled as she ran up to Shin.
ありがとう。あ、ナモタル強くしてくれて。
She's so cute. I only triggered it, but your growth is also something you gained by yourself.
でも手伝ってくれた。契約終わってもナモタルのために。ナモタルはそれが嬉しい。
Who was your favorite? What, out of the two or out of the characters? Namtar. Looks like Namtar is growing. She is obtaining a human-like mind with thoughtfulness towards others. Both. Towards... okay, my favorite between the two, Namtar, and my favorite for all of them is still Maltina.
シュン、どうした？ぼーっとして。
Oh, well,
ダメー。どうしたエンリ？
Namtar is so cute. Yeah, so is Maltina.
シンタラ、デレデレと締まりのない顔をして。
What is Shin doing? That's not true. Are you jealous?
違う。二人とも探索で汚れてるから、イチャイチャする前に顔を洗った方がいいのだわ。
And then I'll join you, says Henry.
おー、水浴びか。いいな。気持ちいいもんな。
I guess so. We should get cleaned up in the springs.
もちろんエンリも一緒だな。
Ah, Namtar suggested
私？
Henry joined them. Henry squeaked at the unexpected flow of the conversation.
じゃあ行こう。なあ行こう。早く行こ
Yeah, just like Namtar said, the fans are expecting Henry Namtar threesome.
う。ちょっと。
Namtar pulled their arms with the risk of her using the power of the corruption. Shin and Henry obliged. And then they fucked. And then they forgot to cut it out of the all ages version. What? So this is Arya's side story, and this is Maltina's, right? I think that's it. Let me check. Oh, I forgot to. Do Maltina's. I see. Hang on. Let me check the PDF. Wherever it is. There it is. No. Where is it? I have to scroll all the way down. Hey, look. What is it? The Sunstone and purpose of those in line. Hang on, no. Hang on a minute. Oh, there's the Sunstone. You're worrying me a bit there. It literally says in chapter 6 on the Chaos route, the Sunstone features a threesome with Maltina and Fren, implying that I'm on the Chaos route, right? But I shouldn't be. I'm on the Law route, right? Where, but I'm trying to find where the purpose of those in line is. Hang on, let me. Oh, the crunchy. Oh, there it is. Purpose of those in line. Okay. Very crunchy. All right. Anyway, Sunstone. Media share. Why do you? No, I'm not gonna watch it. At the base of the oasis, the Harmonia College's workshop was virtually reproduced by the Mirage projection spell. Why? Because I'm doing this. What do you mean, why? They were borrowing the equipment there as Maltina and Fren were fixing the dolls. How's Karina doing, you guys?
フィルターは全交換ですわね。ダストや砂が詰まって、もう少しで熱暴走を起こしていたところですわ。
それに駆動部の摩耗がひどくて、見た目以上にダメージがあったみたいです。
That's tough.
この工房を使えるだけ助かってます。じゃなきゃ性能の維持も難しかったですから。
Gotta thank Cube and Upsu for that.
欲を言うなら、決戦に備えて強化開始をしたいところですけど。
Enhance and renovate.
シンは資源たる5元素のエレメントを揃えて劇的な成長しましたでしょ。私たちだってパワーアップしないと不公平ですわ。
Not fair. Maltina spoke aggressively as Shin felt rather awkward.
つきましてはシン
Huh? Yes?
実はカリーナの強化プランを考えていますの。そのためにはある素材が必要なんですわ。
Material? Like what?
太陽の石といえば、シンさんならわかるでしょうか。
Oh, from like Pokemon? Sunstone? Ah. So you want to go to the Temple of the Sun? Sunstone is a secret stone that appears in the legend of the Apostles. It is said to have a light that illuminates Soshi. In alchemy, it's considered to be a highly pure energy crystal. It was considered a legendary object, but Shin and the others happened to find the real thing at the Temple of the Sun. The artificial sun jewel we found at the altar must be the Sunstone.
その通りですわ。あの宝玉の出力、まさに伝説通り。カリーナに組み込めばパワーアップ間違いなしですの。
I thought that was Shimash's secret treasure. The jewel that was placed on the altar had a glittering presence as the symbol of the sun. Even if it was to enhance the dolls, he didn't think it would be something she'd easily give up.
シンさん、やることは一つです。
We're gonna steal it. But why are you suddenly covered up? Don't tell me.
はい、取りに行くんです。
We're gonna steal it. I knew it. No, stealing is bad.
盗む？ちょっと人聞きの悪いこと言わないでくださらない？
Huh? But
取りに行くのは別の太陽の石ですわよ。伝承には奇跡が一つだなんて書いてありませんでしたもの。シャマシュの神殿なら祭壇にあった宝玉の他にも同じ結晶があってもおかしくないでしょ。拝借するならそっちの方ですわ。
now that you mention it, Master Alberto has changed the Temple of the Sun into a labyrinth to test Shin and the others. It was made possible from his master's excellent spell construction style and the abundant resources in the temple. Altina's theory of similar jewels being in the temple sounded logical.
疑似太陽の宝玉そのものでなくても高純度のエネルギー結晶があれば目的は果たせますわ。最悪かけらでもあれば。
I see what you want to say. You want to go search for that, right? If that's the case, it would be no different from their standard expeditions. On top of that, Shin was growing interested as well.
すみません。大変な時なのに。
Are you going to watch Gushing Over Metal Girls episode 5 after this? Probably.
でもだからこそですわ。ソシエの果てに赴くのにカリーナの強化は絶対無駄になりませんもの。
Got it. Let's prepare for the expedition. You guys have helped us as well, so I can return this favor.
感謝しますわ、シン。
Now that's decided, let's get ready to go. Their plans were suddenly set, and Karina's maintenance was done rapidly. Jin and the others ended up departing about an hour later. Oh,
どうもいらっしゃい、シン。
hey Shimash, we're here again.
はい。
Ready for round 2? Wow, it's so bright. A sudden flash blinded Shin's eyes. Shin instinctively covered his face and averted his eyes.
なんですの、いきなり。
ごめんなさい。シンの顔を見たら契約の時のことを思い出してしまって。
Shimash, don't give them any ideas. They don't know how we formed a contract. After a while, the light dimmed. To calm herself down, Shimash patted her chest.
要件は聞いていますよ。太陽の石が欲しいということでしたね。
そうですわ。私のドール、カリーナを強化するためには太陽の石が必要なんですの。
でも恐れ多いです。シャマシュ様が僕たちのためにわざわざ入り口で待っててくださるなんて。
太陽の石を求めて 巡礼に来た錬金術師も過去にいないわけではなかったですから。
Really?
はい。でも恥ずかしくて巡礼者たちの前になかなか顔を出せなくて、それがいけなかったんでしょうか。そのうち宝物庫から宝物を勝手に持っていかれるようになって。
Oh, no wonder you're poor.
それでは巡礼というより盗賊ではありませんの。
僕たちのやろうとしてることもそんなに変わらないような。
See, at least Friend can admit that we're stealing.
まったくけしからん話もあったものですわね。太陽のオリジンへの敬意が足りませんわ。
Maltina spoke boldly of her friend's words. To her loud volume, Shamash twitched in surprise.
それで自衛のために太陽の神殿に改造を施したんですけど。
Ah, so you made a labyrinth. Modify?
つまり迷宮の気候のことでしょうか。
We're gonna have to do another labyrinth section.
はい、神殿の構造を組み替えて迷宮を構築できるようにと。
Didn't expect our test would be to make a trap to keep thieves away.
地味に衝撃の事実ですわね。
つまりそういうわけで、皆さんには宝物庫を探しに行ってもらいたいんです。
They all blinked at Shamash's words.
今話が飛びませんでした？
But search for the treasure cove.
だから今試練の影響で神殿が迷宮になってるでしょ。私ではなくアルベルトスがいじったおかげで
What the fuck?
私にも宝物庫の位置がよくわからなくなっていて。
God damn it, Albertos.
ああ、いえ、位置はわかりますよ。侮ってもらっては困ります。ただそこにたどり着くためのルートが確立されていないと言いますか。
同じではありませんの。
No.
ごめんなさい。
Frightened by Maltina's rage, Shamash cowered, unlike an origin. Shin eased Maltina. So you want us to find the hidden treasure cove inside the temple? That's also where the sunstone is, right?
見つけ出したら太陽の石を持って行ってもいいんですか？
はい、それが秘跡を得るための試練となりましょう。
That totally sounds like an add-on. So bright.
ご高でごまかさないでほしいですわ。
Shamash cowered as the light quickly faded. Shin and the others all looked at each other.
シンさん、どうしましょう。
Well, I guess we'll have to search for the treasure cove.
貴重な時間を割いてきているんですもの。手ぶらで帰るなんてありえませんわ。
頑張ってくださいね。大丈夫。きっとあなたたちなら試練を乗り越えられますから。
With a subtle cheering behind them, they set out to explore the labyrinth inside the temple. Shamash is so cute.
私の糸が新しい縁を紡ぐの。
Is this the same layout? It's similar, but it's... No, it is the same layout as the second dungeon. Can't fool me. Well, no, it's a bit smaller because this area... No, it's separate. It's new. It's the first part is the second dungeon No, no, no. It's part of the first dungeon with the left part cut out. And then this part is new. Alright. Well, enough rambling. Let's get into it. I also need to test out the weapons. I'm gonna have to do some tests on damage output.
正々堂々と戦いましょう。アーマーディバイド。
うわー、ダスクエッジ、ダスクエッジ、
カルネードスコープチャレリン。頑張ったご褒美はお菓子がいい
Also,
な。
the pursuit damage did so much. Yikes, 2 flowers of Senju plant. I'm disappointed, honestly. I expected more from you game.
立ちふさがるなら戦うしかない。
Watch for I have work tomorrow at 6 AM. Okay.
アーマーディバイド。
ニードルショット、ニードルショット、
オーバーカスト。シンフォニックギ
うわ
ア。フィルムベイン。フィルムベイン。
Game tomorrow. My Klutzy Cupid. I will be playing My Klutzy Cupid tomorrow. Why? Because I'm close to finishing it. I mean, I'm close to finishing Little Witch No Better as well, but still. I can do that on Monday.
よくも頑張ったご褒美はお菓子がいいな。
Look, I have multiple incentives to want to play My Klutzy Cupid, okay? And the first reason is that it gets more views than this game. Look, I'm just being honest here, okay? Well, I get Gushing Over Magical Girls tomorrow. Yeah, you get the next episode of Gushing Over Magical Girls. Wow. Yeah. Because you just hate the rest of the characters. I spend more money than your YouTube ads. Well, yeah, I know. But still. I don't get YouTube ads. I don't get money from YouTube ads, at least. But you know, I'm hoping for at least another Sapphire, maybe.
この術式で活路を開く。
アーマーディバイド。オーバーシンフォニックギア。フィルムベイン。フィルムベイン。
ニードルショット、ニードルショット。
Get paid tomorrow. Okay, hang on. What are you thinking?
これが私の騎士道よ。
Crunchy. Don't try to bribe me into playing Little Witch No Better tomorrow, okay? Not gonna work.
ちょっと待って。
Because I want to play
なんかある。
My Klutzy Cupid. You know, if I finish My Klutzy Cupid, that means I get more. That mean Holocure? No, listen. If I finish My Klutzy Cupid,
ナムタ
that means I get more Patreon content. Okay? with the with the Uta hate scenes, right? This is the first time I've seen the charmed stat. Well, I guess I'll never. What does that mean? Hang on, I've never seen that before. Limit? Crest of Naga. Huh? Hang on. What? What does it mean? What does... Huh? Where are you? What did I... What did it mean? What? Huh? I am so confused. Let me... There's only a certain amount. Oh, so you're saying that I've reached the cap on Nagas, right? Because, oh, right, yeah, max number of possessions 10. How have I never reached the limit? Hang on, who was my highest? Yeah, no, Jacqueline is only 9. No, she's max too. Hang on. 20. I have never seen that. I mean, I guess I'll see it on jack-o'-lanterns. Is that why I haven't gotten any after? How? I don't know. Look, you can see I haven't. There aren't any characters at the limit except like jack-o'-lantern, and the last time I got her was through the crest tile, right? Like the second closest is the rock Cordora, who's at 8. So like this is the first time I've seen it in a battle, I guess. No wonder the puppeteer was the only one you could get. I could get from the crest tile last in the side quest. In the Enri Namtar side quest.
こいつどっちめればいいのか。アーマーディバイド。オーバークラスハルバード。クラスハルバード。ナックルバンカー。ナックルバンカー。シンフォニックギア。
I guess the game is just being generous with their crests of Naga. I don't know why they keep giving me her, but hey, look, a spirit liquid. I can make. I could. I'm not going to. You still have a lot of fortune? No, I got rid of them, right? Celeste and Maltina don't have the mimic anymore. I've just been getting lucky for no reason with the Nagas after the as soon as I entered the labyrinth, I guess.
私の楽団にふさわしいお相手かしら。アーマーディバイド。ニードルショット。ニードルショット。オーバー。よくもシンフォニックギア。フィルムベイン。フィルムベイン。
頑張ったご褒美はお菓子がいいな。
ちょっと休憩していこうか。
I should. Alright. Let me do this.
やった。
Let me quick save here and test some things out. These guys are not a good example, but let's just see.
行きます。先陣を切るアーマーディバイド。ホークチャネリン。ホークチャネリン。
ラッシングブレード。
What's that? 2800.
ラッシングブレード。
Right.
トルネードスピンキック。
Let me test out Cross Vanish too. So Shin can do 2800 on these guys.
アーマーディバイド。
英知の力を。
トルネードスピンクロスバック。
And Henry can do, what was that? 1500. Alright.
またご褒美はお菓子がいいな。
This is a bad experiment too, but you know, it's a good way for me to actually see the difference. At least do Namtar first. So she did 1800.
ナムタ
Not these guys.
守る。
Let's just.
やった。
Okay, not these guys.
戦いましょう。
ここで補給いたしましょう。
なんか拾ったぞ。どんな相手だって押されたりしない。
Okay, I'm not getting the right enemy. Fine then, if you're gonna be like that. Then I'll do it again. Okay, here's they
どん
are.
な相手だって押されたりしない。
Cross Vanish.
踊りなさい。先陣を切るアーマーディバイド。
英知の力をここに。
クロスバック。
Is that 400, 400, 800, 600. That's 1400.
クロスバック。
Yeah, that's more like it.
トルネ
Yeah, it's also 1400 though. You know, this is probably a bad experiment, you know. Let's just not worry about it. I've got max SP. I don't need to get any more of these guys. I've got all of the crests I ever need from this dungeon. Unless it gets a new character a new crest that we've never seen before. I'm gonna just rush through them. I see a crest tile. So I'll be interested to see what would be here. I got rat. I got mimic. Right. So that's more fortune. I got mimic again. Not what I meant to do. There should be like a... I bet the third one is like Naga, right? How did I know? Okay, let's just go for the mimic. The mimic. The mimic. Thank you. Unlock you. And what do I get? Tourmaline. Heliodor. Spirit herb. Okay. And surely you're a unique fight, right? You're a crest I've never seen before, right? Oh, you're two mimics. But like, what if? You know? It's like, what if I could? What if there's like a thing, right? Like. Okay, well, let's just... I didn't even get it. Alright. Oh, have a good night, Dexter. Surely this one will be a unique enemy though, right? That I've never seen before? Nope. Where are these guys? Go away. Oh wait, I don't want these guys. These guys are so annoying. They're just as bad as the Genomists. Hey, another spirit liquid. Don't mind if I do. I will try to go for these guys. At least. I may as well. You know, the chance of getting another mimic is pretty appealing. Especially especially since I'm gonna be doing some crest runs. When I get new crests, when I can get new crests. In like New Game Plus or whatever, like hard mode plus or whatever. But I think that is it for here. Yeah, I don't see anything here. All right. Save here and fight boss.
おかし
Okay.
おかしいですわね。
What's wrong, Maltina? Maltina used the doll's computing system to analyze the labyrinth structure. Hearing her muttering, Shin spoke to her.
宝物庫のあるはずのエリアは分かっているのに、そこに至るルートがないんですの。
Interesting. Maybe that's intentional. Is there a hidden path still?
構造上考えにくいのですけど。
Maltina grumbled and stared at the map projected on the wall.
ここ
フレン、何か気づいたことがありまして？
ここなんだか妙じゃないかな。本来通路だったところが塞がれているような。
Now that you mention it, the path was cut off at an odd location. Space-wise, it could possibly connect to the treasure cove. Let's go.
はい。
Crew quickly made their way to the spot friend pointed out.
ここですわね。
Looks like it doesn't have any sort of traps.
ここ壁に隙間があります。
You're right. I can see something like stairs in the back.
でもこんな隙間では通れませんわ。いくら私が華麗なモデルスタイルでも潜れませんもの。
A friend is the only one who can. You curve where you need to.
どういう意味ですの？
Oh,
シンさん、
sorry.
くだらないことを言っている暇があったらちゃんと調べてほしいですわね。
Yeah. Urged, Shin examined the gap cautiously. It seemed like the building materials interfered with each other and created unnecessary protruding parts. I get it. This is a bug.
バグですか？
When this labyrinth was created, it's an unexpected area that formed. Normally, I think there was supposed to be a path here.
それってアルベルトさんなの？
Holy.
それってアルベルト様の？
Yeah, the labyrinth is formed using a highly complex spell, so it's no surprise to see some design errors like this.
設計者のミスではわかるわけありませんわ。アルベルトス様、アリアさんのお父上だけあって抜けているところがありますわね。
Ooh. Well, it was a rush job after all. After briefly defending his master, Finn ran his finger on his ether gear.
シンさん、なんとかなりますか？
Yeah, I figured the flaw in the structure. It's a bit rough, but if we can cut that... He extended his blade from his gauntlet. The liquid metal blade changed shape to fit a gap and curved to form a hook-like sword. Sized to work in tight spaces, I'll cut the interfering area. The odd-shaped sword sliced the structure material. Sparks flew from the... Sparks flew from the gap as he worked while Maltina and Friend watched from a distance.
ちょっと力技のような気がしないでもありませんわね。
Maybe.
でもこれで通れるようになれば。
Finished. Shin carried the material he cut out using his blade and brought it over. After a while, the entire space creaked and the walls began to slide.
道ができていきます。
The part that was interfering was removed, so the functions operated properly.
これで先に進めますわね。あら？カリーナ？どうかしまして？
Maltina's doll, Karina, was emitting alert sounds. As they wondered, the wall slid and began making strange noises. Not only the walls, the ceiling and floor began shaking mysteriously.
なんですの？シンさん、これは。
Ah, I see. The part I cut out, the part I cut was supporting the surrounding structure. He got rid of the load bearing the load bearing pillar.
つまりどうなるんですの？
Then thought for a moment about how to answer.
なんだかとても嫌な予感がするのですが。
Sorry, I think this entire area is going to crash.
なんでそうなるんですの？
Actual collapsing happened soon after. The roar of the structure crumbling drowned out Maltina and friends' screams. What? Meanwhile, the floor under Shin disappeared, and he was suddenly suspended in midair. Fucking Looney Tunes ass. Wow. Ouch. That was horrible. Shin managed to get up and gazed up at the open ceiling. They fell nearly 10 meters. He didn't activate an air-resistant spell. They would have experienced more injuries. Is everyone all right?
はい。僕は平気です。シンさん、ここ。
Yeah. The entrance to the treasure cove seems like it became a shortcut in the end.
こんな乱暴なやり方、結果往来なんて認めませんわよ。お尻を打ってしまいましたわ。
大丈夫、姉さん。
さすってもらわないと起き上がれませんわ。
I can do that. I mean, want some help? Hang on a minute. Shin reached out towards Maltina.
あ、そうですわ。優しく。痛さが紛れますわ。
There was a lot more said there in the Japanese than there is in the subtitles. Oh.
私はフレンに頼んだんですわ。
What? Sorry. Shin leapt out and darted back. Rina, who was standing beside her, chased him while wielding curved swords in both hands. Hey, I know I was wrong for doing that, but it's no joke. It's no joke to have a doll after me.
姉さんやりすぎ。シンさんだって悪気があったわけじゃないのに。
勘違いしないで。私、カリーナをけしかけたりなどしていませんわ。
じゃあ
カリーナの自律機能ですの。私に危険が迫ったから護衛プログラムが働いたんですわ。
And I am the danger. There's a Breaking Bad reference. Protection? Calm down, Karina. I wasn't trying to hurt Maltina in any way.
シンさん違います。カリーナの狙いはシンさんじゃなくて。
Huh? Hello? Shin noticed the presence behind him. He was distracted by Karina, so it took him a moment to notice. As if it were blocking the entrance to the treasure cove. Something massive was standing there. Sitting. Karina was alerted and hostile towards that and not Shin. What? That must be the protector of the treasure cove. Can I seduce her? I mean,
体内からありえないほどのエネルギー反応があります。これって
like an ash demon sphinx, or like, is this like another version of the sphinx I can go for?
太陽の石間違いありませんわ。
Because like, if it's a different version of the sphinx, I wouldn't mind having two. Sunstone isn't the jewel at the altar. Why is that in the, why is that in his core?
来ます。
His?
どうやら悠長に話している場合ではなさそうですわね。
Acknowledging them as intruders, he began attacking them. With her rapid blade movements, Karina charged and crossed blades with the enemy.
行きなさいカリーナ。リッパーロールアクションですわ。
Friend, we'll join too.
はい。敵を無力化します。
Or is it going to be like the same Sphinx model? Okay, well, it is the same Sphinx model, it's just a bit recolored.
立ちふさがるなら
Okay,
戦
you're a
うしか
lot
ない
different than you're a lot different than what you looked like before. I'm not opposed to it. What? Let's just
先陣を切る
do what we normally do.
ナックルバッカーナックルバッカ
2,000 each.
クロスバネ
Okay.
クロスバネ
Yep, another 2,000.
ファイヤーチェイン
That was before the defense decrease too, and the attack up. Oh. Yeah, have a look at. Check this out though. How much damage does Shin do on his own
オーダープリンセスナイト。
without
アーマー
the without any boosts?
ーラッシングブレード
2,422.
自分の信念を
King's
ど
Water.
こま
I
でも
see.
貫くまで
I already have it though. What am I gonna do with it? What can I do with it?
空内乱れ打ちライトンの術。
Actually, no, the King's Water is probably used for like one of the craftables outside of the weapons, you know. Blade shot, become a lightning rod to overlay the lightning. Lightning that Fred unleashed crashed into the blade, struck the crashed into the blade, struck the golem. Okay, what? With the spark, an explosion occurred that toppled the opponent's large body. The outer shell popped off and formed a wound. However,
傷が塞がって再生していきます。
self-healing ability. This is also the power of the Sunstone.
なんてエネルギーなんだ。光の波動が質量を持ったみたいに。
Our opponent was emitting light from her insides. While healing its wounds, the excess power became light that sent waves around. Counterattack is coming. Dodge it, friend.
はい姉さん。
Karina blocked the enemy between the two. Athena quickly waved her baton and controlled Karina.
ここは私のカリーナにお任せなさい。
That's crazy. Even with Karina's armor,
その無茶を通すのが錬金術師の腕の見せ所ですわ。
a directional laser blinked from their opponent's body. The laser was so hot that it would instantly turn humans to vapor. It almost seemed to have pierced the doll's body. But Karina is holding on. Wait, she's absorbing the light?
胸部走行にシリコンジェル展開、ソーラーモジュール作動、コンデンサー出力上昇。
What the fuck?
太陽の石搭載のための準備がこんな形で役に立つとは思いませんでしたわ。
And this is why Maltine is number one.
行きなさいカリーナ、今のあなたは輝ける太陽の化身ですわ。
Karina absorbed the lasers aimed by using a special membrane-like substance and converted it into her energy. Geometric shape ran through the dark-colored body, while her butterfly mask let out rainbow light.
エネルギー計測、対象と値が逆転します。
リミットブレイク、マニューバー、スプレンダークロス。
I know Splendor Cross. Small particles of light shined from her body as Karina dashed through the air. Her arms flashed open at the speed of light as her laser blade sliced up the enemy. Her movement was so brisk, he felt as if he were watching a demolition show. Amazing. He attacked faster than the automated self-recovery could handle.
フィニッシュですわ。
Yes, you are. Karina swung out her crossed blades. A large X was engraved on the golem's body, and the sunstone that had been fitted inside popped out. The armored units lost their power and went silent.
やった、カリーナが勝った。
They're playing the victory sound. They're playing the victory music. I think your maneuver has become smoother than before. I wonder if you can beat me if we battle again.
もっと褒めてくださってもいいんですのよ。
That's what I'm doing. I am doing that. Yes.
カリーナもよくやってくださいましたわね。難しいマニューバーを再現してくれて、さすがは私専用ドールですわ。
Alpina turned around at Karina before her expression clouded.
カリーナ？
She's gonna get destroyed. Taking a closer look, saw Karina had stopped functioning, with smoke emerging from her body. It's a bit clogged up. She overheated. I suppose the magic battery couldn't hold in the total amount of energy it absorbed.
無茶するんだから。一歩間違えば大爆発を起こしていたところだろ。
Yeah, and we already destroyed one load-bearing structure. Imagine a second one. Oh, jeez.
大丈夫ですわ。太陽の石を組み込めば、その問題は解決できますから。
As Maltina spoke, she reached over to pick up the sunstone on the ground.
うかつに触るとやけどしますわね。冷却装置も改良する必要があるでしょうか。
I felt like that would have been a given, right? You know, maybe like a heat sink. It is called a sunstone, so you would expect it to be hot. I guess we can do that after we return to the office. So, did we manage to pass the trial? Shin turned around. He saw Shimash's avatar standing there. He jumped and cowered at his sudden voice.
はい、お見事でした。おかげさまで無事迷宮のバグをもとい試練の突破を見届けました。
太陽の石持ち帰ってもいいんですか？
ええ、正当な報酬です。祭壇の宝玉と比べると純度は落ちますが、それでもドールの炉心にするには十分すぎる力でしょう。
That one over there proved that for sure.
感謝いたしますわ、シャマシュ様。
でも どうして秘宝のはずの太陽の石が門番の体内にあったんでしょう。
それは
She ate it. In response to friend's question, Smash struggled to explain but continued.
アルベレットスが宝物庫に配置する隠しボスを作りたいと。
Oh. Right, so a guard dog that we just killed. Secret boss.
迷宮攻略に寄り道要素を入れたいとか、宝物庫へのルートを作ってそこに試練を配置したいとのことだったので。
Right. Fucking goofy ass.
変に凝り性なところは親子共通ですわね。
というかバグでルートが塞がれてたから死に要素だったんじゃ。
Shin and his friends let out a sigh at the sage's carelessness. Well, we managed to conquer the Temple of the Sun at least.
そうですわね。もうここに思い残すことはありませんわ。
拠点に戻ってカリーナの修理と回収を急ぎましょう。
Yeah. Shin nodded firmly, eager to help her out. On the banks of the oasis, there was a bright orange light like the sun. The sun that lit the darkness of the desert like the midnight sun was sweeping out from the dull Karina. They were experimenting with Karina after she was modified and had one of the sunstones implanted in her.
出力 60%、65%。既存道路の出力限界を超えます。70、75。冷却装置作動。躯体温度は許容範囲。フレームへの負荷も想定内。
Can she move?
大丈夫に決まってますわ。シンだって手伝ってくれたのだし。
出力 90%、95、6、7、100%！ システムオールグリーン！起動実験は成功です！
Yes.
だから言ったでしょ。私の計画に問題はないと。
You know, it's crazy that there is one boss fight in the game, and that is the only boss fight where you can get both Karina and Type 2. There is no other instance in the game where you can fight either of them. Right? Shin turned to Maltina and offered his hand. Wait. Oh, yeah. Noticing it, Maltina blushed slightly and let out a cough before placing her hand. You too, friend.
Hi!
The three did a high five and laughed. Ha 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 ha. What a 40% increase in output limit is amazing.
理論上は 100% 以上の数値も出せますけどね。そうなると躯体強度の方が持ちませんから。
It would explode.
通常はリミッターを設けておいて、限界値を引き出すのはもしもの時の切り札ということになりますわね。そんな事態は来てほしくありませんが。
Either way, Karina is now reliable more than ever. Altina smiled and nodded.
感謝してますわ。あなたのおかげでカリーナの強化ができました。
I only helped a little.
でもドールはハルモニア派にとっては曰く付きの発明でしたのに。それなのにシンはこんなに親身になってくれて、最初の魔導電池からずっとお世話になりっぱなしですわ。
僕も姉さんもシンさんにすごく感謝してるんです。一言では言い表せないくらいありがたく思ってて。
Wasn't that big of a deal. Being told up front, Shin felt his face flush.
シンさん。
ん？
その、姉さんが言って。
いいえ、ここはフレンから言うのがいいですわ。
Maltina and her friend poked each other in the side. Shin tilted his head as Maltina gave up and stepped forth.
シン？実は私たち、シンにお礼を考えていましたの。
I like the sound of this. Express your gratitude. You don't need to do that. I helped under my own will.
いいえ、受け取ってもらわなければ困りますわ。とても、勇気の。
God damn it.
いいえ、受け取ってもらわなければ困りますわ。とても、勇気のいる贈り物ですから。
Okay. Maltina's unnaturally aggressive attitude. Shin nodded. You can tell Maltina was swallowing her breath.
贈り物は蜃気楼の仮想空間に用意してありますわ。
シンさんがゆっくり休めるよう術式をちょっといじって。
Thanks. Damn. What the fuck? I don't even give you an option to say no. I appreciate that. But look at that. We got one side story left. But I think that's gonna have to wait until next time. So until then, thank you for watching.